Man, I really hope me having the door open for you doesn't make for a lot of background noise, but anyways, I'm Alex. I am an unprofessional, which means I have no training, no expertise whatsoever in what I am going to be talking about, reviewing, and discussing. I just want to talk and offer my thoughts. Right now, my dog is twerking on the back door to let me know that he wants to go out, even though I want him to eat his food first before he goes out to play. Anyways, see, very unprofessional. Anyways, you'll probably notice because I'm going to be recording a few of these today, I'll be wearing this exact same outfit. But to start it all off, because I want to start preparing these, I have Trader Joe's spicy chicken nuggets. These are breaded nugget shaped chicken breast patties with rib meat, whatever that means. I'm pretty sure it's pretty self-explanatory from that. I'm still gonna eat it because I love chicken nuggies. This is chicken raised with no antibiotics ever, no added hormones, all vegetarian feed and free range. Cool. So I love chicken nuggets. I love spicy chicken nuggets. I know they're terrible for you and people will say what they want, but I will demolish a 40-piece McDonald's chicken nugget. I love Wendy's chicken nuggets. Their spicy chicken nuggets are one of the more superior fast food nuggets, but I have here Trader Joe's, and if you know Trader Joe's, nearly everything they do is pretty solid, in some cases superior to what you can get at other grocery stores and places. So yeah, I'm not sure how many nuggets you get in here off the look of the packaging, but it says here in the back it's about 4.5 servings and 4 pieces per serving, so that's like 18 roughly. I'll know once I heat it up. They're 170 calories per serving. I don't really care about things like that. I just want to eat all these chicken nuggies, and I will. There are a few ways to heat this up, either conventional oven, microwave, or air fryer. I'm going to be heating this up in the air fryer, which means 375. Single layer of nuggets, heat 6 to 8 minutes, and flip once halfway through. So yeah, I'm going to go do that and, talk about these nuggets in a bit. All right. So I'm here with my nugs straight out of the air fryer. Like I said, I just followed the directions on the back of the packaging. 375 for 6 to 8 minutes. I did 375 for 8 minutes, 4 minutes, flip them, 4 minutes to finish it out. Now, it does say to give it 2 to 3 minutes to cool down. I'm going to see if I can get away with not really doing that. Also, in front of me, you'll see some sauces I have. We got Hidden Valley Ranch in buttermilk because I think buttermilk is better for dipping. Ketchup, it's just, it's kind of a standard. You have the Ume Chipotle sauce, which I picked up in Japantown during the Cherry Blossom Festival, which I have ended up really liking. It has gone really well on some salmon that I've cooked, and I look forward to trying it on more things. And then, if you're in the Bay Area, you probably know what this is. This is the orange sauce from La Victoria, or also known as La Vic's. This is like the Red Hot or Frank's Red Hot commercial. Like, I put this shit on everything and it makes it better. So these are some of my stuff that I'm gonna eat with this to see how I like it with some of my go-to sauces. But anyways, here is chicken. Let's grab this one right here. Doesn't feel too bad. Nice piece. Autofocus ain't doing me nothing. That's pretty. That's not doing nothing, but tastes pretty good. I probably could have left it in longer, or probably also hit it with like a toast or a broil at the end, just to give it that crunch. But flavor wise, tastes like real chicken. And immediately too, off that first bite, I taste some heat. So I don't know if you could really tell, but these are a little bit more on like a darker hue or color. and that's definitely because they are spicy, and I definitely feel that. Now, this isn't anything crazy. I love spicy foods, and I've partaken in a lot of like crazy spicy foods. I've done hot ones with one of the sets back in the day before, where I bought the whole lineup and tried that, and it was delicious. Obviously the bomb is vile and no one should ever eat it, but I went through it. Anyways, I know spicy foods. This is that good kind of spice where the spice is really just flavor. It could be a little much for people. I definitely think kids probably shouldn't have this unless you know that they're comfortable with spice, because it's noticeable. I wouldn't say it's something you can really like lie about. I think you can eat this and be like, oh, my kid wants a chicken nugget, and be like, it's probably not the best idea if you don't think they can handle spice. But anyways, really solid piece there. I'll try another one. Yeah. Nothing really to complain about from a flavor standpoint, honestly. If anything, my complaint might be the texture. But that's probably me because I like a crispy chicken nugget, and I definitely didn't put this in long enough for them to get crispy. I'm gonna try to fix that. Okay, so I don't think you can really tell if there's a difference on here, but I broiled them on my broil setting for, I think it was like 6 minutes, 400 degrees, just to see if I get a little bit of a crunch on here. That's better. There's a better crunch. For sure. I still don't think it's like as crunchy as, say, like, you know, a McDonald's chicken nugget, but that's super deep fried. But I'm satisfied with what I'm getting. Okay. So let me go in it with some classic sauces here. This is the hidden, I should shake this up. Hidden Valley because it's the classic ranch, and then buttermilk because it's not the classic ranch, it's the ranch made for dipping. A bit on there. Solid. Nothing wrong with that. Goes well together. Spicy ranch always goes well together. All right, some ketchup. I should shake that because I don't want that little squirt of watery ketchup on here. Ketchup. Don't know why I'm doing that. It's not like I'm getting paid to promote ketchup or ranch. Ketchup and a chicken nugget. Nothing wrong with that. Never anything wrong with that. Alright. Try with my ume chipotle. I'm really just doing this for myself at this point though, because it's not like anyone's gonna have this specific ume chipotle or an ume chipotle. I don't think I've ever seen that before. You know what? Might not be the best thing on a spicy chicken nugget because they don't blend. And try. You sure about that? Yeah. It's not bad, but compared to the ketchup and the ranch, which blended with the chicken nugget flavor, the spicy chicken nugget flavor, that did not happen here with the ume chipotle. And lastly, orange sauce from La Vic's, Bay Area classic and staple. Better. But also probably because La Vic's is technically a hot sauce, it's not that great. as it might have been on a regular chicken nugget or something like that. I think because I'm eating specifically spicy, adding like a spicier sauce on top of it or to go with it doesn't really work. But the ranch and the ketchup works perfectly. So I probably should be using more sauces like that. Barbecue sauce, like a sweet barbecue sauce. Definitely if I had some honey mustard, that'd be great. Oh, dude, I have some Wingstop ranch, the GOAT franchise ranch in the fridge, but I won't use it because that's my wife's go-to, and I will not mess with that because happy wife, happy life. I'm not touching her ranch. But anyways, that would go really good with these. So yeah, I'm gonna demolish the rest of these nugs, but I have to give my thoughts on them because that's what this unprofessional review is about. I didn't count how many nuggets were in there. 8 are left. I don't remember how much I had. So maybe it was about 16, 18. But anyways, as they are alone, I think I would have to give them a solid 9 out of 10 because the flavor is absolutely there. You can tell it's real chicken. It's breaded well. I think what lowers it for me from being a perfect is they're not crispy. And I think you have to adjust with how you are going to prepare them to get them crispy because for me, I prefer a crispy chicken nugget. I managed to get it a little bit crispier, but I still don't think it's exactly where I would prefer them to be. And also, the more I'm eating them, the more I'm noticing that the chicken meat is a little bit more on like the chewier side, which might not be pleasant for everyone. So I think that's the thing is like the texture is not exactly a perfect chicken nugget for me. While I think the flavor is a perfect spicy chicken nugget. So solid 9 out of 10. I forgot how much I paid for it, but I think it was relatively a great value. Because technically this is a good amount of chicken nuggets for like definitely 2 adults, but if you're giving these to like people with not a big appetite, you could probably split this between even 3 or 4. If there are kids who like spicy chicken nuggets, you could definitely split like 3 or 4 or so if you give them like 4, 2, 3, 4 a piece just to snack on. But anyways, yeah, solid chicken nugget from Trader Joe's. I don't know if they have a non-spicy version. I haven't actually looked for it because I prefer a spicy nug. But if they do, then, you know, there you go. That's an option for you. More ranch.